Is it time to buy or sell Advanced Micro Devices stock? In this video, we will dive deep into Advanced Micro Devices. Our initial report was published on our website on Thursday, the 3rd of July, 2025. And now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You won't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for anyone among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 2nd of May, 2025, our system has ranked Advanced Micro Devices as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 1.35. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time. Those who followed our analysis would have experienced an impressive gain of 39.46% since we first listed Advanced Micro Devices as a buy candidate 43 days ago. This equates to an average return of 0.92% per day since it was designated as a buy candidate. The stock is positioned in the center of a broad and robust upward trend in the short term, indicating a likelihood of further increases within this trend. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 60.33% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from 48.92% to 71.57%. Examining the longer term, our 12-month analysis projects a change of negative 29.50%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary between negative 67.23% and negative 26.91% over the next year. In current terms, this would suggest a future price somewhere between $45.15 and $100.71. Our latest daily update for Advanced Micro Devices includes the headline: Advanced Micro Devices stock upgraded from hold, accumulate to buy candidate after Thursday trading session. The Advanced Micro Devices stock price fell by approximately 0.527% on the last day, which was Thursday, the 3rd of July, 2025, moving from $138.52 to $137.79. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated by 1.9%, ranging from a low of $137.29 to a high of $139.90. The price has increased in 7 of the last 10 days, showing an overall rise of 8.68% over the past 2 weeks. Interestingly, the trading volume decreased on the last day alongside the stock price, which is typically a positive indicator since volume should follow the stock's movement. On that day, the trading volume dropped by 11 million shares, with a total of 28 million shares traded for approximately $3.9 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached $187.28, while the lowest price was $76.48. Currently, the stock price is 26.43%, or $49.49 below the 52-week high, and 39.38%, or $89.51, below the all-time high reported on March 8, 2024, when the price peaked at $227.30. On July 3, 2025, Advanced Micro Devices, or AMD, received bullish attention as analysts raised their price targets while maintaining an outperform rating. This optimism from Mizuho can significantly influence AMD's stock price in both the short and long term, potentially attracting more investors and driving demand for shares. Additionally, a Reddit user shared their investment portfolio, which included AMD alongside prominent companies such as Nvidia and Amazon. This mix garnered mostly positive feedback, indicating strong community sentiment towards AMD and reinforcing its attractiveness as a growth stock. This resonates particularly well with younger investors who may be more willing to take on risk for potentially high returns. However, competition in the semiconductor sector is intense, especially with Micron Technology exhibiting robust demand and earnings. Analysts have noted that Micron could pose a threat to AMD's market position, which may create pressure on AMD's stock performance if performance metrics do not keep pace. Moreover, AMD's involvement in the artificial intelligence space, particularly through partnerships and product upgrades, remains a core focus for long-term viability. As the demand for AI chips soars, AMD's positioning could bolster investor confidence. In summary, positive analyst ratings and community support are set to enhance AMD's short-term prospects. However, competitive dynamics and the ongoing evolution of the semiconductor landscape will be crucial in determining its long-term trajectory. Investors should closely monitor these developments as they unfold. Analyst ratings. On Tuesday, the 1st of July, 2025, it was reported that Bernstein assigned AMD a reduce grade with a hold action. On Friday, the 20th of June, 2025, it was reported that Piper Sandler assigned AMD an overweight grade with a hold action. On Friday, the 13th of June, 2025, it was reported that Roth Capital assigned AMD a buy grade with a hold action. On Friday, the 13th of June, 2025, it was reported that Evercore ISI assigned AMD an outperform grade with a hold action. On Friday, the 13th of June, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned AMD a neutral grade with a hold action. Analysts have assigned Advanced Micro Devices stock a general neutral rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as strong, sell, and the price-to-book ratio as neutral. Regarding return on investment, the analysts also provide the stock with a neutral rating. The following signals have been identified for Advanced Micro Devices. The Advanced Micro Devices stock currently reflects a sell signal from the short-term moving average. In contrast, there is a buy signal emerging from the long-term average. Given that the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average, this creates an overall buy signal for the stock, suggesting a positive outlook. If the stock experiences further gains, it is likely to encounter resistance from the short-term moving average at around $140.74. Conversely, should the stock decline, it will likely find support from the long-term average at approximately $123.07. A breakout above the short-term average will trigger a buy signal, while a breakdown through the long-term average will indicate a sell signal. Additionally, a buy signal is present from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. However, some negative signals have also emerged, which may impact short-term developments. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Friday, June 27, 2025, resulting in a decline of 4.19% thus far. A further drop is anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Notably, the trading volume decreased alongside the price during the last trading day, which lowers the overall risk, as volume typically follows price movements. Here are some additional signals you may find noteworthy. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, sell signal from 5 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 8 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal from 4 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 44 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages, buy signal from 43 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, buy signal from 50 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 38 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages, buy signal from 27 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you wish to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Advanced Micro Devices. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $127.10 and $126.39. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, as breaking this level may lead the stock to fall to the next support. In this case, Advanced Micro Devices has support just below today's level at $127.10. If this level is breached, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $126.39 and $117.72. This stock may experience significant movement throughout the day, indicating high volatility, and with a large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, it is considered to be high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated $2.61 between its high and low, or 1.90%. For the past week, the stock has shown a daily average volatility of 3.11%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for advanced micro devices, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, let's discuss the price-to-earnings ratio, often referred to as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. An extremely high PE ratio may indicate that the stock is overvalued. However, it is not unusual for technology companies or those with significant market potential to exhibit such elevated ratios. In other news, the next earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 29th of July, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at 54 cents per share. It's important to monitor these figures closely, as they can have a substantial impact on stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for advanced micro devices. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for advanced micro devices is at $138.43. If you do not own any shares, it may be wise to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could serve as a strategic point for swing trading. Conversely, on the downside, advanced micro devices faces its first support level at $127.10. If this support level holds firm, it could present an advantageous entry point, anticipating a potential rebound. The combined average rating for advanced micro devices from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Now let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 15th of June, 2025, Guido Philipp conducted an insider buy of 7,494 shares of common stock. On the same day, Guido Philipp also conducted an insider sell of 2,097 shares of common stock. Additionally, on the 15th of June, 2025, Guido Philipp sold 7,494 shares of restricted stock units. On the 13th of June, 2025, Papermaster Mark D conducted an insider buy of 17,500 shares of common stock. On that same day, Papermaster Mark D also sold 16,586 shares of common stock. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we find the insider power to be negative, with a ratio of negative 7.761. In total, insiders purchased 691,669 shares and sold 811,905 shares in these last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $131.07, representing a decline of 4.88%. This stock experiences significant daily fluctuations, which introduces a high level of risk. Additionally, there is a sell signal generated from a pivot top identified 4 days ago. Is advanced micro devices stock a good buy? Several short-term indicators combined with a generally positive trend suggest that the current level may present a buying opportunity. There is a reasonable chance for advanced micro devices stock to perform well in the near future. We have revised our assessment of this stock since the previous evaluation, upgrading it from a hold or accumulate position to a buy candidate. After examining the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Monday, the 7th of July, we anticipate that advanced micro devices will open higher by approximately 537 of a dollar, beginning trading at $138.33. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decisions solely on the information from StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a beautiful day. With warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.